gotta say girl, right? Say girl, boy. And I'm a daddy. I'm grown. I'm a daddy. I'm grown.
What's going on, family? Welcome to another episode of Pop TV Podcast with David Andre Hines. Today we have the one and only Bert Johnson, aka DJ Bert J. How you feeling today, man?
I'm doing good.
That's what's up. So before we get into any of these questions, what where you're at mentally right now? Like what mind space are you? Like where are you right now mentally today?
Today I feel good. You know what I'm saying? Overall, just preparing for this new baby that's on the way. So there's not stress. It's just like anticipation. You know what I mean? Like I could say stressed. I'm stressed out, but then like if I look at it in a positive way, I'm not stressed. I'm ready.
Excited.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
like
that's what's up. Ain't not like being a daddy all over again.
Man.
So where are you from, man, and what you do?
So originally born in Florida, Fort Walton Beach. My mom and father they're from the Quad Cities, but my dad was in the Air Force.
Okay.
So we were on Fort Eglin. I don't even know. It's in Pensacola, Florida.
Okay.
So I was born in Pensacola, Florida, moved to the Quad Cities in 91, and this is where I've been at since then.
That's what's up, man. So since this is a podcast about fatherhood, so we're gonna dive into some real daddy questions. So did you grow up with your father in your life?
No. He was okay, so he was in and out. You know what I'm saying? Like he was there, but he wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew who he was. I had access to him very little, but for the most part, my dad was like that. I'm gonna come pick him up and then drop me off with my grandma and then be gone. So he was there, you know what I'm saying? You know, but no.
Not really.
Nope.
Okay. How do you think that might have impacted you growing up?
It made it to okay, so it was one of two things that happened. The first thing that happened was I was very angry. I was mad. I was so mad that why what did I do for this man not to want to be around? He always blamed it on my mom, but I'm like, after becoming a father myself, I'm like, you know, moms don't stop anything. You know what I'm saying? If you're very determined to be there, moms don't stop nothing. So it made me angry at him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie, I still carry a little bit of that anger. You know what I'm saying? And then for two, it made me very independent and for me to search and seek out how to become a man. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have someone telling me every day, this is what you need to do. This is what it means to be a man. This is how you provide. You know, I didn't have that direct, you know what I'm saying? So it's been a long road, but you know what I'm saying? But becoming a father myself has taught me a lot. And just being aware and being around other, like, I can't lie, like a lot of my homies, they had their dads around.
Okay.
So like I would be around them and see, and then I just kind of took pieces from what everybody else got going on. Like my one homie, his grandfather was like his father, Joe the barber, actually.
Okay.
So we spent a lot of time in the barbershop getting, before I did have hair. So I used to get my hair cut at Joe's, and you know, he just taught a lot of manly life lessons. You know what I'm saying? Like that was in my my teenage years type situation. So I had men around me, you know what I'm saying? But I have one uncle and he wasn't really around like that. And so with my dad being where he was at, he literally did what he wanted to do.
Right.
So it made it a little difficult, but we here now.
Hey, we here now. Hey, shout out to Joe, man, for that, man, because those barbershops really nurture young boys. So shout out to you, Joe. How many kids do you have and what are the ages?
So biologically, I have 3 children, 1 on the way. My oldest is 15. That's my daughter. And then I have my 2 boys that are 11 and 10. Jace is my soon-to-be stepson. So, and he just turned 13. Okay. And then before, in the last relationship, I was a stepfather as well. and she's 16 now. But we don't really have much contact like that anymore.
All right. Are you married?
I'm not. I've been married. I was married to my first 3 children's mother, because just like the old school standards, you know what I mean? Like, once she got pregnant with my daughter, which I was super young, I was 22.
Okay, yeah.
That's why I was 22. But by the time, like, you know, we started, you know what I'm saying, just being together and everything like that. My grandmother looked at me and was like, you know, like, are you finna make her, like, you having kids with her? You know, once we had Brett, my oldest son, she was like, are you finna make her an honest woman? Like, you having kids? Like, what's going on? This isn't how we rock.
Granny, like, what's going on with you, man?
So, you know, I made it happen. We got married. We were married for 5 years, together for 13, married for 5, had 3 children out of that relationship. So obviously we're not together now, but you know, things happen. But yeah, but not married right now. No.
Okay, cool. Do you think marriage is important or not important, and why?
It really just depends on the person. You know what I mean? For me, is marriage important? Now that I've been divorced, the negative side of me says no, it's not worth it. Like, it's literally an institution.
Right.
You could be in a relationship for multiple years and be committed to a person and not have to go through the necessary steps of being married. You can be with a person and commit yourself to them and have a ceremony and have a reception with the ring and I promise and all that, but not go through the government. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the government, because once you get into that, like, if there's a discrepancy or anything like that and you guys decide to break up, it's expensive. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why do I got to pay so much just to kind of break that bond? You know what I mean? Or whatever. But so the way I look at it, the negative side, no, marriage is not worth it. But the positive side is, if that's what you seek to be as a husband, you know what I'm saying? Make it happen. You know what I'm saying? But just make sure that you choose your person wisely. And that's for vice versa, for women and for men. Like, make sure that this is the person that you want to be with. Make sure that you guys are friends first. Like, I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was an old high school crush. We got together. We ended up having a child, and then I made her my wife based off of the fact of she's the mother of my children, not based off of the bond that we had. So that's before there's marriage or anything. Like, eventually, I would love to make that happen again. But like, it's like, I have to have that bond first. You know what I'm saying? We have to be friends. We have to go on adventures. We have to fall and stumble and get through some stuff. And then to be able to say, this is the person that I want to be with. This is the person that I can be with for the rest of my life, because I know the small stuff doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? We done argued about everything. We done been through the downs and climbed back up. I done fell. She picked me up. She fell. I picked her up. There's so much that goes into the marriage. And that's why we see, like, I call them microwave marriages. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as the timer's on, you know what I'm saying, it's gone. And then once you pull that out, it's gonna cool off as fast as it heated up. You know what I'm saying? This isn't a roaster. You know what I'm saying? You remember grandma used to wake up in the morning
for 5 hours,
roast that turkey all day, and then they pull it out, and then it's a good meal for the next week. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? You want something that's gonna make you full. You don't want something that's just gonna fast food. You know what I'm saying?
Fix.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that, man. What are some things that you know now that you wish you knew in your early stages of fatherhood?
Be patient. Kids are kids, man. You know what I'm saying? Kids are kids. They're going to do kid stuff. Be patient. Be there. You know what I'm saying? Be there no matter what. No matter what it is. And do not spoil them. Because I gave my daughter the princess treatment. I'm like, yo, it's my princess. Right. And at 15,
backfire.
Listen, when I tell you the Cash App be booming.
Ooh-wee. I think that's probably the worst things they could have did, man.
Man, what?
Just give that electronic They requesting it like
Ding, ding,
almost.
ding, 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 ding. You be like, what? For what? What do you need $20 today for? Did you do your dishes?
Exactly.
Did you do your homework?
Back in the day, you used to have to like at least go visit grandma and sit around for an hour, help take out the garbage or something, and then ask for a little $20. So now they just coming right through. I'm like,
man, and everything's so expensive now. So it's like $20 don't do nothing but get them like some food and a drink, and
that's it.
That's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah,
so
yeah. So with the things that you know now that you wish you have known, what difference do you think that would have made, in your journey as being a father?
I would have had a closer relationship with my daughter. I have a close relationship with my boys, but I don't have that close of a relationship with my daughter just because I always looked at it as like, okay, mom should be taking care of daughter. I should be taking care of the boys. And then, we spend that time. But like understanding that not everybody has good intentions on what they do, I would have just continuously been like, no, this is where we're coming over here. Right. I would have spent more time. I would have like invested more. I would have invested more thought into what she's good at and not so much be like, let her develop into what it is. Right. And that is a test to that is like my boys. You know what I mean? Like with my boys, the things that I didn't do with my daughter when she was younger, I've done with my boys. And I could see like, okay, well, this might not be for you. This might not be for you, but this is for you. Right. You know what I'm saying? All three, or even with Jace, like coming around Jace, having that, like, I'm like, okay, band isn't for you, but music production is. You know what I'm saying? Like, so to understand music production, let's go through this. Exactly. With Brett, with Brett, like, band is your thing, but orchestra is your thing. So let's go through this and let's do, you know what I'm saying? Right. Like, I didn't have that chance to do that with my daughter because I was so focused on chasing money. Right. I was so focused on, you know what I'm saying, hanging with the homies, and I was young. So, you know what I'm saying? But I wish I would have just clicked into fatherhood a lot faster. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah, don't we all, man. So what are some things that you are trying to improve in as a father?
Patience. Having the patience. Like every day is like, it's trying, you know what I'm saying? So just being the man that they need in their life to become the humans that they're going to become when they get older.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, that is literally what I work on every day. Is walking my truth. So if I walk my truth, they're going to follow in my lead. You know what I mean? So
well said. I was going to say, with that, but the next question was, why is that important? But you kind of did elaborate on, why is that important? But so for that one young man that might be watching, he might be stuck, he might be lost. What's one piece of advice that you can give him? What's that one dead gem that you would like to drop on him?
Focus on your life before you have life that you have to focus on. Yeah, that's why I'd be so mad at my dad, because I'm like, you had children and then focused on your life. You didn't focus on your life first and then have children. You know what I'm saying? That is how you get real, true fulfillment as a man. Right. You know what I mean? Yes, like, if we all could take that step back, not saying that I don't love my children, I love my children to death. But if I would have used that time after high school to be like, let me find myself, because that's the best time. Traveling, working really hard and traveling, so that in my latter years I could say, okay, I'm going to have children now. And now that I'm established here, I know that I've been here, I've done this. Now I'm going to give my experiences to my children. You know what I mean? Being able to just focus on yourself before you have to focus on anybody else. That's like the biggest message that I give that to the boys every day.
That's beautiful. Hey, that's beautiful, man. That's what's up right there.
Yeah, that's the key to life.
That is
for men and women. Women, if you watch it too, focus on yourself before you focus on somebody else.
Well said, man. Well, what's just get the people your social media and stuff like that, and so they can know where to find you and know where to, because you said you do DJing, right?
Oh yeah. So you can find me on Facebook at Bert Johnson. That's just my public my private profile, and then at my public profile, which is DJ Bert J with 3 A's. like XXX, I'm always on the pull up.
Hey.
So you could find me on Instagram, BertJ25. You can find me on Instagram, DJ BertJ with 3 A's. You could find me right now. I'm working on my TikTok. I gotta get that TikTok.
TikTok, where's that?
I gotta get that TikTok.
TikTok busting. What they say is busting.
Listen, I gotta get that TikTok. But
busting.
My TikTok is right now is BertJ25, and eventually I will be switching that over to DJ BertJ with 3 A's. So
okay, that's what's up. Now, give me someone that you respect as a father. It could be someone older, someone younger, but someone that you acknowledge that's like, man, you know, dude is a pretty eye guy. That's a pretty good dad. Give me someone that you can refer, and maybe I can try to reach out to them and get them an interview next.
In the Quad Cities or just
in general, bro?
In general.
So look, this is gonna be I'm traveling with this thing. I'm visiting. I'm on a pull up, like you said, like AAA. I'm on a pull up. So I'm trying to take this fatherhood thing serious, man, because a lot of people don't know, you know, what goes on.
Yeah.
And so I'm on a pull up. You give me somebody and they willing to do something, I'm headed. I'm headed there.
There are so many guys that have been in my life that I've drawn things from, but if I were to say a guy that I tip my hat to on a daily basis is my big cousin Julius. He's down in Atlanta, and the way that his thinking, his mindset, you know what I'm saying, the way that he thinks, the way that he carries himself, the way that he provides, the way that he is there for his son. His son's 33 right now. He's 33 right now. And he still is active parenting. You know what I mean? Like every day, active parenting, like giving me advice, like, you know, should you be doing that? I don't think so. This is where we're going to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he also calls and checks on me, and he keeps me in check. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's been a huge support system through this pregnancy that I'm having right now, from before the pregnancy, into the pregnancy, and now up to where my son is being born. Like, he has been huge.
That's
beautiful. Like, when I took my boys down to Atlanta, like, he treated them like a father. You know what I mean? Like, he's like, see you guys later. I'll see you later. Come on, boys. And then took, like, for real, like, he's a real life active parent in anyone's life that he touches. So Julius watching, shout out to you, sir. Like,
Julius watching. So I found you on social media, and we try to make that happen, Julius. But man, it was more than a pleasure, man. Great dad. Yes, sir. I see you in action all the time, man. With my own 2 eyes, you do a great job with your boys, man. And I just want to tip my hat to you and say, man, continue to do it, and your kids are in great hands.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
No problem. Thank you.
Yeah. Likewise, too, because his son is dope. Good son. Comes over here all the time.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Thanks, man.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and click that bell notification on the side so you can be notified each time we drop a video. If you know anyone that might benefit from this video, please do share. The rise of fatherhood starts here, and we need your help. Thank you.